Hey everybody, how you doing? I'm Dr. Boyce Watkins from the Black Business School, and you know, I'll tell you, the holiday season is coming, and there's a lot of talk about keeping money in the black community and circulating our own dollar. And one of the people that's really on the forefront of this is Miss Lanee who's the CEO and founder of Cosire.com. And before I get into the conversation, I want to ask Miss Javette, how are you doing today?
I am blessed. I am doing great today, Dr. Boyce. How are you?
I'm doing really well, really well. We just did the boot camp this morning, and
Yes.
yeah, the Black Wealth boot camp is kicking butt. I mean, people love it, and I love it. I probably enjoy it more than the students do. Actually, I think the students like it, but I don't know if they know how much I love it. But you know what? You were telling me about the Black Business Catalog that you all were doing, and before we even talk about the kicker in terms of what happened, tell me about the catalog first, so we can form a foundation of this craziness that's been going on with you this week.
So the Black Business Catalog Holiday Edition just launched on Friday, November 13th, which as of this recording would be yesterday. And like we last year, Cosire, we did a shop Black Friday page where we let Black businesses advertise on our page and we, supported them and pushed their message out. We had about 50. And it was a little bit overwhelming and it was tedious trying to promote 50 different businesses across social media. So this year we decided to do something a little bit different. We want to be innovative. We want to be high tech. We want to make sure that, us as a business and us as Black people specifically are in the technological world. So we decided to do something a little bit different, a little bit innovative. And we decided to do a catalog. So a virtual online catalog where Black businesses could advertise their goods and services. And because it's central, it has the potential to go viral, right? You're only sharing one thing, one catalog, one page, which means it could be shared hundreds of thousands to millions of times throughout social media across the different platforms. So we started reaching out to Black businesses probably for the last 6 weeks, talking about it, getting people to sign up. We ended up with just over 100 people at the launch. But my goal is 250. So I'm still out there pounding the pavement looking for Black businesses that want to advertise in the catalog, because we're going to let people advertise through Monday, November 23rd. So that launched. That's what it is. It's a catalog for Black businesses because what we've found, or rather the feedback we've been getting from people that want to support Black businesses during the holidays, is that the directories are nice. Having a Black business directory is cool. It's great. But if you don't know what you're looking for, you don't know what to put in the directory. So if I go to a Black business directory, it doesn't tell me what's there. It doesn't tell me what businesses there are. I need to sit down and know what I'm looking for. I need to know I'm looking for a hair shop. I need to know I'm looking for a beautician. I need to know I'm looking for, etc. The beautiful thing about the catalog is when you sit down, you have no idea what you're looking for, but you get to find businesses to support. Like when you go into Sam's Club or Walmart or Target, you go in there for one thing. But as you walk up and down those aisles, you're like, and I need this, and I need this, and I'll take that. And you leave like, why did I get all this stuff? Because you saw it. You can't see products in a directory. With the catalog, you literally get to go through it, flip through it page by page. I'm like, oh, I like that. Oh, I like this. Oh, I didn't even know Black folks made this. Oh, so that's kind of the effect of what you get from the catalog. That's what people are enjoying about the catalog. That's what the businesses that are advertising with us are hearing. That's the feedback we're getting. And so launch that on Friday. It's doing really well, and it's causing some a little bit of an uproar.
Mm. Okay, so the uproar that leads to the next question. Then, you reached out to me because, from what I understand, you were promoting this and you were telling people to buy black and to support black businesses. And some people thought this was racist, which we know that some people interpret black love to mean white hatred, which is kind of the paradox we find ourselves in as black people because we are so dependent upon whites to kind of do everything for us. I guess we need their approval and their applause before we even have permission to love each other. And what happened after that?
So yesterday, like I normally do, I go and start sharing the information that we have. I belong to more than a few groups, and a lot of them I know the admin. So I'm a huge network. I would like to say that I have implanted myself fairly deeply in the Black community, where if there is a leader, I've made some type of a connection. So most of the groups that I belong to, I know the admin, and they've asked me to come in and share the catalog. Please let my people know. Please share when you launch the catalog. So Yesterday, what I was doing was going around to the different groups, sharing the information. And again, positive feedback coming from the groups. I think I think that I tiptoed into a group or a space that wasn't Black friendly. That's what I think happened. And so I put the post in there. And within 5 minutes, I had this message that said, "This is racist. You should support all businesses, not just Black businesses. This is not fair." I was polite, I was kind, I recognized, I'm like, don't shoot, I'm in the wrong neighborhood. Okay. So I went and I was like, you know what, my apologies. Took it down, kept it moving, kept doing what I was doing. 5 minutes later, I was blocked. I was in Facebook jail. I couldn't post in any of my groups. I can't post in my own groups. I can't share anything. All I can do is write on my Lanee wall and I can write on my Closire.com wall. That's all I can do on Facebook right now. And it said that I've been blocked. I've been put in Facebook jail for spreading racist posts. And I'm thinking to myself, I didn't say anything racist. I didn't do anything racist. All I said was support Black businesses, buy Black. That's I don't see where that could how that could be misconstrued as racist. I didn't say don't shop anybody else. I didn't say no one else lives matter. I didn't say anything against a particular people. All I said was shop Black, support Black. Here's the Black business catalog. Over 100 businesses to support. I don't see how that could be racist. Now, here's the thing. I'm trying to decide what I'm most upset about. Am I upset that somebody identified this post as racist? Or am I upset that Facebook decided to side with that person as seeing Black economic empowerment, organization, team building, business building, nation building as racist? That's what leaves me mostly frustrated and irritated about the situation.
Well, I'd be really irritated because that cuts into your ability to run your business. Which really, I mean, when I heard this happen to you, I was floored. I mean, it made me really reflect on the dependence that so many business owners have on Facebook, and Facebook just kind of Facebook. It's a powerful company. They're worth a third of $1 trillion now, and it's I assume it's because they know how to make money. But it's scary. It's a scary kind of thing, almost like a little government. Facebook probably has more power than most governments, and and it bothers me because they change their rules all the time,
Oh, wow.
and there's very little due process in terms of how they just. I mean, you've literally had situations where businesses were making billions of dollars, as a collective with one Facebook model, and then Facebook comes in and says, "Oh, we're not doing that anymore," and suddenly these businesses die.
Mhm.
And it makes me say, okay, as a business owner, how do you avoid dependence on Facebook? Number one, but then number two, as a black business owner, as a black person, where social media is an outlet for so many other frustrations that we have as a community. At what point will there be censorship on that? Because Facebook is very sloppy about identifying what's racist and what's not.
Mhm.
That sort of standard white supremacist way of thinking about racism, it sort of leads them to say, well, anytime you mention the color of a person's skin, it must be racism. If you show, for example, if you tell a story about lynchings that occurred, 100 years ago, and you put a picture of a black person being lynched to make the point in the story, then someone will flag that. If they see that, they will flag that, and next thing you know, you're banned. You're in jail, and you're stuck. I mean, and no, they banned they cut your account off, right? Or they where you can't really like post in groups and stuff like that for a while.
Yep.
Really, for how long?
For me, now so check this out. So I heard somebody responded on one of my posts saying that this just happened to them for 3 days. I've heard it happening for 3 or 4 days. I have been blocked from Facebook until November 27th. Today is the from the 13th to the 27th. That's almost 2 weeks. But it's not just that it's almost 2 weeks, that's after Black Friday. Funny how that works. So
Wow.
what you're trying to do is keep me from communicating to my community about supporting Black businesses? Are you serious right now? I'm like, of all, there's so much junk that comes through my newsfeed. Beatings, fightings, lynching. To your point, so much disrespect. I seen something the other day, some crazy stuff. I mean, I'm going to say it. because I want people to know how what we're comparing, apples to apples, oranges to oranges. There's this post. I try not to look at a lot of the crazy stuff, but this one I needed to look at for whatever reason. And it's this young lady of color doing oral activities and a young man in a car with her children outside running, walking around in the car, beating on the window. Now
Her children.
yes. Now there's somebody in the car in the front seat that's recording the activity. Okay. This is on Facebook. Somebody needs to report that. I don't understand why that is acceptable and allowed to come through my news feed, but supporting a black business is not. I don't understand that. I don't understand why it's okay for stereotypes and just negative stuff with regards to my community. That's allowed to go through Facebook. Yelling, screaming, angry words, using the N word, all that. That's not racist. But supporting a black business, bringing our economics together, taking money out of one community and putting it towards another, I don't understand how that could even possibly be construed as racist. And
Mm.
then I don't know who watched it. Did somebody see it? Did somebody come and looked at my post to say that it was racist, or did you just take the word of somebody that just saw it and thought that they were offended, and now you blocked me for 14 days because of what somebody else says?
So what did you do? I mean, when you did you were you able to appeal to Facebook and all that stuff? I mean, I know I from my experience, and I've been in Facebook jail several times. You know, you talk about race, and you get somebody that hates you, and they report you. Bad things happen. So did they?
Pastor,
Was
Pastor,
there?
they over there talking that freedom stuff.
I know, right? I know. I mean, it's a little bit, it's a little scary. I mean, you know, one of the things I do is we try to spread out our ability to connect to people. You know, we try to get people on the mailing list, the YouTube channel, the Twitter, the Facebook, all of that. But even then, it becomes so um, daunting because you think about the fact that Mark Zuckerberg could shut down like
Mm.
everything in the black community with the push of a button. You know, not everything, but so much. I mean, you could shoot down Black Lives Matter by killing off certain, you know, social media. If Twitter and Facebook work together to kill it, it would be gone. And we can't be naive enough not to believe that there aren't people that work to do this kind of thing. You know, I mean, you look through all throughout history, there have been consistent efforts, you know, by the government to work with powerful media outlets, etc., to control certain messages. So it makes you wonder what's happening with social media. What do you think?
So there's a couple of different things you touched on, and I'm going to ramble, and I hope I hit them all. But the first one is we have to take our power out of social media. We need a better way to connect with people. I know people get scared to give out their email because you get bombarded with emails, things of that nature. But old school works. Email is going to be it is not it's going to be. Email is still the best form of communication. Um, who did it recently? Minister Louis Farrakhan, genius move he did at the Million Man March, where he had everyone take out their phone and send a text to a particular number. And he literally got access to every single person that was there based on text messaging them off of their number. So it's not their email, it's not through Facebook. He's connected through to them through their text messages, through their number. So text messaging and email, those are two great resources to still get in touch with people. If Facebook was to shut down tomorrow, every contact that you have, every person that you think you know is gone. You are not connected to them. We are the third party. Facebook is our connector. So if we don't have access to our customers, our clients, the community, we really don't have access. It's one of the reasons why I don't think people realize that an email list is so important. If someone asks you for your email, whether it's Your Black World, the Black Business School, cosire.com, us as Black leaders, community leaders, people that are doing things in the community, give us access to you. Let us be able to communicate to you what's happening in our community. Let us talk to you about the Black Business Catalog. Let us tell you that this is something that's wrong. Don't hold back the best way for us to get in contact with you, because if social media is gone, all the work that we do would be for naught. And I know, especially as Black people, we are suspicious. We want to know, why do you want my number? Why do you want my email? What do you need to call me for? What time are you gonna call? Who's gonna call? I get all that. we need all that information before we give you any of ours. But I'm telling you why. If social media gets wiped out, how is the revolution going to be communicated? We know it's not going to be televised. So what's going to happen? Get on board. Follow something. Follow someone. Follow your Black Bro. Follow Dr. Boyce. Follow myself. Follow Closire. Get behind someone. Excuse me. Get behind something, and then give your information so that we can stay in contact with you, so that we can communicate with you. We can tell you things via email and via text message that we cannot communicate to you through social media, because Big Brother is watching and he is not prepared to lose his control and let us do the things that we need to do to be successful.
All right. Well, it sounds like you said it all. I mean, you really did. I love it though. I think it's great, and I think it's important. It's, I'm so sorry about what happened. You guys were ramping up, and everybody's excited about, controlling black spending during Black Friday. Well, I'll tell you what I'll do. Facebook ain't banned me yet. So what I'll do is I'm gonna take your stuff and I'm gonna push it, and in fact we'll put a link to the Black Business Catalog in with this video so people can support you. I'll push it out through my social media channels and stuff like that, and so we'll keep the system in business. That's what a community does. We support each other. So hang
And
in there.
that's what I've been saying since posting, because I can't post, so I had to have somebody else post in my group. I have my own group, 1 million Black entrepreneurs, 1 million Black entrepreneurs driving together. I can't even talk to my own group to tell them that I can't talk to them. So I've been pretty vocal on my page, letting people know I can't speak. Like they've tried to hush and quiet me down. But what has happened in true Black community fashion is the village has surrounded me with love and it's like, Lanee, don't trip. We got you. So I have other people out there that are just spreading the word. The Black community is so beautiful and so resilient. We don't play when you play with us. They could have just let me did my little posting and went about my merry way. But now I had to go get my cousins and my aunts and my village, and now we coming for you. Like you should have just let me come through quietly, real, like I do. I keep a low profile, but now I gotta go get, my cousins in them. The village has been awakened, and we're not gonna let you bully us into not supporting our community. It's not gonna happen. So with that, and because I do love you, Dr. Boyce.
Love you
Right
too.
now, we currently have 100 businesses. We have a little bit over 100 businesses in the catalog. And I really, really, really want to get to about 250. And sometimes business owners are like, well, I don't want to compete with 250 business owners. Well, you're not competing with 250 business owners or 250 businesses. You're letting hundreds of thousands of millions of people know that your product, your business, your good, your service is available and is out there. If people don't know who you are and that you're in business, how are they going to find you? Even if they don't buy from you right now through the holiday season, advertise. Let people know that there are Black businesses to support. So I want to go from 100 businesses that I have now to 250 businesses. So I still have room for about 150 businesses. So anyone that watches this video and gets this far into the video, if you use Dr. Boyce's name, which is Dr. Boyce, one word, I will give you 20% off of your ad. So if you place an ad between right now and right now and the Friday before Black Friday, which I don't know exactly what that date is, 23rd, 22nd, I think it's the 20th, Friday the 20th, and you use the code Dr. Boyce, we'll take 20% off of your advertisement.
All right, that is awesome. And what URL should they go to?
So for that, you can go to www.culsire, which is culsire.com/big dash book. So you can go there, or even if you go to the blackbusinesscatalog.com link, on that page is a link to the sign up page. So you can either go directly to the sign up page, which is culsire.com/big dash book, or like I said, if you go to the Black Business Catalog, there's a link there as well.
All right, all right. Well, I love it. I love it, and congratulations on your catalog.
Thank you.
It sounds like you're overcoming, and I love
Yeah,
it. Had
I
to go,
love it.
had to go get your cousins, Nene and them. Oh, that's right. You're Nene. You're Nene. So,
Did
eh,
you put my whole nickname out there on blast?
oh, I'm sorry. I forgot. I forgot. I did my research. I found out. I know all this. I'm like Zuckerberg. We know all the secrets. So, all right. So you know what? And that's the way it is. I mean, that's the village. I love it. Everybody watching, I hope you'll go support Lenee's catalog because I think it's a great way for us to pull together black businesses so that we can all support them and support each other. Remember, your money is your power. You don't give all your money away. We keep that money circulating in the community just like a dryer, just like the clothes floating around the dryer. And what you'll find is slowly but surely racism becomes less of an obstacle if you're fighting together and you got some money in your pocket. Think about what you would say to your boss if you had economic options and your boss is trying to disrespect you. You wouldn't tolerate it. That's the world that our kids are going to live in because we're building that world right now. So thank you very much, Lanee. I appreciate your time.
Thank you so much, Dr. Boyce. I love sitting down and talking to you.
Well, the pleasure is all mine and the honor is all mine. Absolutely. And by the way, everybody, Kosire.com, that's the name of the website. And she gave you the information. I'll put the URL with the video also. And the passcode is Dr. Boyce to get the 20% discount. And me, I'm Dr. Boyce Watkins from the blackbusinessschool.com. So until we meet again, please stay strong, be blessed, and be educated. We are gone. Peace.